Xiaomi's arrival on the US market is still a chimera in 2018, but its latest releases reveal that the large Chinese company is ready to tackle a much broader global audience. The fresh new Xiaomi Mi A2 is the perfect example of this, an affordable smartphone that seemingly embodies the perfect marriage between capable mid-range hardware and the intuitiveness of Google's pure Android. Hello guys, I'm Vic with PhoneArena and this is our review of the Mi A2. The Mi A2 is the second Android One device Xiaomi has released so far, and similarly to the Mi A1, Google is directly responsible for the software support of this phone. This means software updates directly from Google are guaranteed for 2 years, while monthly security patches will arrive for 3 years. The Xiaomi Mi A2 launched with Android Oreo, and aside from Android Pie, it will most certainly get a taste of next year's Android Q as well. Xiaomi has definitely gone a long way as far as design goes, and it looks as if this know-how has successfully trickled down from the more premium lineups all the way down to the Mi A2. Its velvety smooth metal body feels much sleeker in the hand than the intriguing price tag would otherwise suggest. Combined, both the clean, slim design and the smooth metal finish make for a device that's a joy to hold and use. You won't find a 3.5mm audio jack here, but a USB Type-C and an infrared blaster have been included. The 6-inch LCD display of the Xiaomi Mi A2 doesn't have a notch, but has a noticeable bluish tint that's deducting some points from our final score. The display is also not very vivid, it can even be described as drab and somewhat lifeless. Meanwhile, the performance is admirable in comparison with similar mid-range devices. Surely the Snapdragon 660 chip would lag here and there, especially if you try to do too many things at once. Light gaming is okay, but load up a heavier game like PUBG or Fortnite and you'll be up for a timely awakening. The phone would really struggle to catch up with fancy graphics and will quickly go through your battery, not to mention that it will become unpleasantly warm. For regular usage though, the Mi A2 is great. You'd be forgiven if you mistake a Mi A2 camera sample for one made with a much more expensive device, and rightly so. The camera produces very pleasing images that have enough sharpness and saturation to make them pleasing to the eye, but not excessively overdone. The HDR feature is smart enough to kick in when it's needed, helping the camera alleviate the pain of burned highlights and pitch black shadows most of the time. Just like many phones out there, it is prone to mistake when it has to blur a more complex background like leaves, branches and flowers, but does a very good job against a more uniform backdrop. Video quality is also good, but there is a bit too much focus hunting in certain scenarios. With prices starting from €250, you'll be hard-pressed to find a better deal on a device with pure Android that boasts a similarly capable camera and comes with such a well-rounded hardware package. Not to mention the software support that's arguably better than most Android flagships out there. Overall, the Xiaomi Mi A2 is solid 2 thumbs up. You should also hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more, and I will talk to you in the next one.